Hi Taurus, welcome to your August forecast. Now let's take a look. So I will be doing your general finance, love, sex, health, and then your oracle cards. So this month I will be using the Guardian Angels Tarot cards, okay? I hope that you're all doing fine and you're all coping fine with the, with the retrograde, because it seems like there are some earth signs that's been really being so affected by this, planets that's been crashing in, and communications are really haywired. People are really acting so weird, you know? Alright, let's take a look. Okay, let's shuffle again. Ooh. Taurus, looks like there is something that you're trying to anticipate, or you're really growing a little bit impatient about something that you've been waiting for, but you're just trying to buy your time and try to be happy. Meanwhile, when it comes to your work, looks like for someone who's trying to find a job, this is not really the right time, okay? But we'll still be pulling out some more clarifications later on. But it seems like there will be some problems, okay, that will arise. And some of you is already working. Somebody is trying to put you in a very bad situation or limelight. And this person is so insecure of you and trying to sabotage you. Okay. Let's take a look at your sex life. Alright. Oh. Looks like somebody that you used to play around with, or somebody that you used to see, especially if you're already married. You'll be having some side dish fun. Oh, you're gonna be having some fun. And some of you is already, in a relationship or still single. It seems like you will be breaking your standards and will be with someone whom you feel like is not even your type, but will be surprisingly satisfying. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Be careful of your intake when it comes to red meat. Alright. Let's pull out some more clarification cards for this. Ooh. Taurus. Well, it already appeared in your sex cards that somebody from the past, then it also appeared in your general. So there will be some issues about this person from the past that will also be coming back into your life. But then there, on the other side, there is also something that you're kind of waiting to happen, to occur, and to to finally be approved, or for you to get it, for you to claim it. But you're already growing a little bit impatient and worried or anxious as well. But at the same time, while you're trying to buy your time, or while you're trying to distract yourself, there is gonna be like a threat from the past. And this is a water sign. It seems like you will be getting back in touch with each other again, and you will be exchanging, messages here and there. Like it seems like this person is still single though, but more likely divorced. And then the two of you will be keeping each other preoccupied while you're waiting for this whole thing to happen. And while in the process, you need to be very careful. Okay, especially if you're already married, you are gonna get caught. Now, this whole thing that you're waiting for to finally be with someone who lives far from you, or who's actually away from you, either they live in a different city or a different country, or you're waiting for a job offer, for you to move, or you're waiting for for you to get approved, to move into a different house, or for you to be in for you to lease this other apartment. So you will be getting it by the third week of this month. Okay? And it seems like you will also be getting something from the government. Okay? Something like a paper or document approval or something like that for you to go and for you to really go ahead with this. But be very careful. Make sure that this is what you really want, and make sure that this is what you're really dreaming about, not just by following someone else's dreams. Because there is also, like a warning for you. The moon card came out. Upon the new beginnings, then you need to proceed with caution. You're also afraid at the same time, but there's nothing that you can do. It's already there, and it seems like you need to, protect yourself and be a little bit conscious about how you spend your money. You're good in budgeting, you're good in analysis, and you're good in crunching some numbers, but make sure that you will be taking the first job that will be offered to you upon you moving to the new location or new place, because there will be in the third week of this month. Okay, but I feel like it has something to do with the government or something to do with some legal stuff. Okay, so at least that this is this is like a stepping stone for you, and it looks like it's it looks so good to me. It's only in all of our new beginnings, it's kind of a little bit hard and rough and a little bit tough as well. It's only a matter of being strong, practical, logical, and strong discipline. Now, when it comes to your money or finances, looks like somebody is playing the devil. Okay, it looks like somebody's, acting in a mischief or having some jealousy, and they are, this person will be bullying you. I feel like this person will also try and push the button for you to really release, that temper or that dragon in you. But I feel like just try to approach the right officers, or just try to approach the right people to reprimand this bully. Okay? It's not worth it. Because how you will be reacting to whatever they're going to try to, pull you out from, is exactly how they want you to react, so that they will, they could frame you up, and they could, put you in a bad limelight. Now, since that you already, been working so hard in this project, and you've been putting your all, you've been putting your heart in it, and you've been like, consulting other people, making your research, and you've been doing so well in performing this task, even though there are some people who's been trying to distract you or deter your focus, you will be making it through. And in fact, that you will also be leading another team or another department for the next few months, because you will also be discovering two things while you're trying to do and perform this task or this project. So it's going to be like two birds in one stone. Okay, now it's not yet a promotion, but it seems like you will be getting a bonus and a good recommendation for you to level up, or for you to step up into a position that will be vacant within the next 9 months, and you will be getting it. Plus, you will be working with more fine, refined, and professional, matured people, and like the ones that you're with around right now. Now, when it comes to your love life, looks like you are trying to get over this person from the past. Especially if this is somebody who's well off and somebody's very hardworking with a strong foundation and trying to, like trying to be on their own. They don't really need anybody and they can stand on their own. They always show how strong they are, but deep from within, they are also longing for somebody to be with at the same time. Now, you are fighting, or you will be fighting for your feelings or for the urge to go down that road again of being involved or getting involved with this person, despite of you being already with somebody else, whether you're a partner, domesticated, or you're already married. Okay, if you're single, good. Because it seems like this is the one that you've been like waiting for, thinking about, and somebody that's been like waiting to be around your life as well. It seems like this person has been traveling a lot and they have something to do with law, legal, insurance, something like that. And it seems like for singles, you will be giving this person another chance. Okay, one last chance. But for those who's already married, you need to rethink things again. Well, for those who's already married, looks like you're going to get down to that road. And it seems like you will be. Yep. You'll be keeping secrets to your partner, that's a big no-no. Now, if you really don't want to ruin whatever you have already started or founded, make sure that you will be protecting yourself, protecting your family, and protecting your relationship. Because you know that it's not really worth it in the end. There are some people from the past that will just knock on our door in order for them to say their last goodbye and in order for them to, get that closure and completion, but not to continue whatever you have left in the past. All right? If the two of you are really meant to be, the two of you will be seeing each other once again if the time is right. Okay? Now, when it comes to your sex life, looks like somebody will be having a party. Like what I said, that some of you will be having something with somebody from the past, which is obviously, the one that I have already described in the general and love context. But then in your sex life, looks like you are going to be enjoying the party of three. Now, you miss this person's presence, performance, touch, kiss, do, like all the things that you do intimately. And it seems like you will be getting a little bit addicted to the feeling, since that, especially if you're already in a long-term relationship, things tend to get a little bit boring and dull and blunt, and you're looking for some sort of an excitement, adventure, and fun. So this person is really game. But ask yourself if it's really worthy of, like ruining your foundation and ruining your relationship, especially if you've already been with, especially if you've been through with a lot of things. Now, again, you need to protect your foundation. Okay, you need to walk away from this. And some of you, sometimes it's kind of hard to give an advice because some listeners or some, some subscribers actually feels like, they need to think on their own. But some who's actually a little bit lost, they also need some sort of insights or guidance. So I'm just going to say it anyway. If you don't need the advice, then don't listen to it. And if you need some advice, good. This is not really worth ruining whatever you have already started with your family or with your spouse. Okay, this is just like a quick affair and then that's it. Even if you know that this is not really gonna last, you know that if this whole thing will be done to you, it will be hurtful, and being betrayed is not that easy to be to forget about that or to deal with that. All right? It's not that easy. So you need to be a little bit more stronger. You need to be a little bit more firm with your decision. And even if there are some very promising moments and very, kind of enchanting feeling every time that you're with this person, try to fight the urge, okay? On the other hand, this is good news to those singles, because it seems like you will be having that long, passionate, and oozing, moment with this person who's going to be coming back into your life. And there is a possibility of getting married, or there is a marriage in the horizon that already awaits, if the two of you will just stop denying these feelings towards one another, and if you'll just stop lying that you've already forgotten about each other, because both of you knows that you did not. Okay. I feel like this person is financially stable. You don't really have to worry too much, especially if you're a woman, and a little bit older than you. And I feel like but if you're a male, this is younger than you. Okay. And it seems like you will try to resist this person's presence, but then they will be winning you with their seduction. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a very good and exciting August for you, single Taurus. Anyway, now when it comes to your health, okay, be careful in eating too much salty food, and be careful in eating up too much red meat, especially if you have some heart problems. And also quit smoking, because it seems like you will have some problems with your lungs. You will also have some problems breathing, or if you have an asthma, second or third week you will have an asthma attack. Okay, plus allergies. One more thing, some of you will also be allergic to the smoke or flavor of vape and what do you call it, like a shisha, So I feel like you need to, stay indoors for a little while during this month, especially that the weather will be extremely hot. Okay? And you also need to get back in touch with your spirituality, and you need to nurture your soul and your body. Okay? You learn how to have some balanced diet. You have a strong body, but then your immune system is also being compromised by the bacteria that you'll be getting from the meat that you'll be taking this month, especially lamb. Okay? And try to stick around with the more veg on the side. Okay? And less carb. And then right after that, at the end of the month, it seems like you will get back on your feet and you'll be okay. Some women will have some painful menstruation or will have some painful period. And you will also have some sleepless nights because of your migraine. Okay? So, better be prepared for that. Now, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Eight of Emotion. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, initiate other important changes, do what's right for you, and seek out your new magical life. Well, it seems like you are really moving to a new place or a new city or a new country. Celebration, this is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Guardian of Thought, you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves someone who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person who could be you may be emotionally unavailable. Looks like this is all about this. Where is that? Yeah, here. You will be invited to be a spokesperson of a like a organization or a membership or something like that, and it seems like by the time that you step there into into the podium, or by the time that you will be holding the microphone, everyone will be all ears on you. So make sure that you'll be speaking from your heart, or you will be doing that speech with much intention and sincerity. And some of you, I feel like you will be participating in a large crowd membership. Yeah, some I feel like you will be like a leader of a networking thing, So yeah, so you're gonna be leveling up. Guardian of emotion, this situation requires emotional maturity and total trust. You're surrounded by those who have only the best of intentions, so you can rely on the advice you're given. Challenges will be resolved. This card also indicates a generous humanitarian, a refined person whom you can completely depend on. This could be a reference to those characteristics within yourself. Well, you're going to be a little bit guarded, when it comes to your emotion, but it's only a matter of handling the situation with much trust and vulnerability, because if you will just try to protect yourself too much and isolate yourself because of your trust issues, then you are not really protecting yourself at all. You are just exposing yourself to become more vulnerable and not really prepared for any attacks. All right, anyway, that's it for you for this month, Taurus. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.